A Block Southbound. Holla at me. What it do, people? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live and direct, better than any other can. Back with another episode of that Repent or Die podcast. And before we start, you know we got to give all praise and glory to the Most High. Highest, sure, highest, His only name given unto the children of Israel. Round of applause. Yes. And on today's episode, I was going to talk about the infiltrate is while we in a negative state. I was going to talk about that. But I received news from social media that Memphis rapper Young Dolph, you know, I don't listen to these music, was gunned down and killed. And he's from Memphis. And I just felt like this is a discussion that needs to be had. So this topic is called We Gotta Stop the Violence. We gotta stop the violence. And I know a lot of brothers and sisters, you know, we've been hearing this for years, you know, stop the violence, love each other, but et cetera, et cetera. But now this thing is getting out of hand. It's getting to the point where people is not even safe in their own hometowns. A lot of rappers, actors, Nipsey Hussle is it for example, gunned down in his hometown. Somebody who's uplifting his community is gunned down in his hometown. You get someone like Young Dolph, is gunned down in his hometown. That's what I should call this episode. How many of us is gonna be gunned down in our own town? This is crazy, y'all. Crazy is not even the word, man. If there's a word that surpasses the word crazy, that's just what it is. Because everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, it's like people is dropping like flies. The hate, the envy. My last episode I called niggativity. This is a prime example. This is it right here. This is it right here. You know, in 2020, over 200 rappers were killed. 95% was killed from gun violence. Now, granted, you reap what you sow. You promote that type of lifestyle and you know, glorify it to the highest degree. You gotta be prepared for what comes along with it. In the hood, there's no such thing as entertainers. There's no such thing as entertainment. In rap, there's no such thing as, oh, I'm just doing music. There's none of that. Because rap has become, you better stand on what you're talking about. You talking that shoot 'em up, bang, bang, somebody's gonna see if you really about that shoot 'em up, bang, bang. You know, we living in the era of clout chasing. Yeah, I caught son slipping, I took his jewelry. They on the internet, mask on, you know, laughing, joking. So just that alone gives you a clear indication that you must stand on what you preach, bro. If you stand on gun violence, shoot 'em up, bang bang, just know that energy is gonna come full force your way. And when it do, you're not even gonna be prepared for it. The man was buying cookies, y'all. He probably was buying cookies for his children, y'all. And now he's no longer here because individuals are just out here envying, hating on that negativity mentality that's destroying our community. This is what I was preaching last week. And here we are, 7 days later, and nothing is getting greater than what you're seeing now. My people is just lost, man. It breaks my heart, bro. Like, it really breaks my heart that our people have gotten here. When are we gonna stop? When are we gonna say enough is enough? When are we gonna look at each other and say, yo, bro, we in the same struggle together, and we need to rise up together. The only way our community can get better is only if we come together, for real. And we're not gonna act like, these rappers aren't doing good in their communities. This man just gave $50,000 to his old high school for football equipment. There's a lot of celebrities. Nipsey Hussle had a whole store helping, giving jobs to individuals who got criminal records and can't work at a corporate 500 because of that letter that they had behind their name. There's a lot of entertainers that does this. The sad thing is, why is it always us that goes out like that? Bruce Springsteen could walk all through the Caucasian neighborhood and receive nothing but love. Come on. Elton John, as the biggest square of them all, can walk through any Caucasian community and receive nothing but love. Why is it always us, the ones that come from the hood, represents the hood, does everything right according to the hood principles, and still gets gunned down because of the hatred in the hood? When does it stop? Now 2 children is left without a father. A wife is left without a husband, baby daddy, whatever you want to call it. And the person that did that is going to probably go home, get a bag, smoke a blunt, and then act like nothing never happened until the Most High sends the angel of darkness to come knocking at that person's door, and that person's going to get his life taken away as well. Because you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. The reason why Christ said, if a man, slaps one side, give him the other side, because he knows vengeance is the Lord's. Vengeance is the Pop's. And you do wrong, wrong is gonna come knocking on your door. And when it comes, you ain't even gonna be prepared for it. But I want to figure out, like, how do we fix this? This is crazy. Like, do we need counseling? Do we need to sit down with a shrink and figure out why is there so much hate in somebody's heart? Nah, you don't need no shrink. Shrink ain't gonna do nothing. Shrink is just gonna put the band-aid on the wound. It ain't gonna be the shrink. The only way to fix this problem is to come back to the Most High. Open the book and read. Repent. Or you're gonna die. Change, man. Everybody is dying right from us. You don't got no leaders. All our leaders is gone or old. and the ones that are supposedly the activists and the representative of the streets get bamboozled by the foolishness of the streets, when in all reality these things is not what's needed right now. Malcolm X wasn't beefing with his own. Even when his own was coming after him, he wasn't beefing with his own, because he knew the bigger picture. He knew he was a representative for a nation. He knew that that's the type of energy these heathens need to ridicule a man, to stop the momentum, to stop the change. He knew that, but we don't know that. We don't know that. And not only we don't know that, we don't even stand on these principles no more. We don't even stand on just morality, man. Everything is out of order. And the reason why it's out of order is because society has made you believe that the only laws and the only rules you gotta follow is the rules and laws of the land. But yet, you want us to follow the rules and laws of the land, but then give us entertainment of nothing but negativity and wickedness, evilness that take place. People is getting killed. People is getting robbed, shot, kidnapped, the whole shebang. All of this, bro. All of this. And it's like, these things is only gonna get worse. This is Matthew 24 right here. For iniquity shall abound, that the love of many shall wax cold. Iniquity is evil, is wickedness. That the love for each other is just gone. There's no more love for each other. There's no more love for self. And it's like, where do we go from here? How many other rappers will have to die for us to wake up? How many children gonna have to cry? How many wives will have to bury their husband before we say enough is enough? This negativity is so bad within our community that even if we try to change, we'll find something wrong with that. We thinking change is gonna make you feel soft, make you look like a sucker. Meanwhile, we beyond suckers. We the gutter. We the bottom feeders. When you look at the totem pole of society, when you look at the pyramids and the positions of the powers, you got the top of the pyramid, you got the 1%, the Rothschilds and all that. Then you got the corporations, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the government structure, and you got all of these things. And guess who's at the bottom? It's us. And not only are we at the bottom, we are labeled as the bottom feeders. This is a fact. You are labeled as the bottom feeders. And when does this come to an end? You gotta stop. We gotta turn a different direction moving forward. Stop making these music with the shoot 'em up bang bang. You open up your horizons in your creativity. Make a song without giving profanity. Make a song without disrespecting women. Make a song without having to sell drugs and having to load up and ready to shoot and be a thug. Make a song without doing that. Give us some uplifting. We need that. Go against the system. We need that. Heck, make songs talking about you need your reparations. We need that. Give us. This is a cry out to all the rappers. Give us something to look forward to. Give us something for us to motivate. Give us something to bring the light within our community, because this darkness is beyond crazy. And the darkness is the reason why we moving the way that we moving. Come on. Can somebody say enough is enough? How much more funerals? And forget just about young Dolph, rest in peace, may the Father have mercy on his soul. But what about little Ray that just got gunned down this afternoon? Or Shaniqua that just got violated and raped? Huh? What about that young child that can't afford to get nothing to eat, wearing the same clothes, shoes torn up? Huh? Mother strung out on drugs? Huh? When are we gonna say enough? When are we gonna say enough? Who you think is gonna clean up these streets? You think these heathens is gonna clean up your neighborhood? They prosper from your demise, people. Don't think these people is gonna do anything. You know it, I know it. So what are we waiting for? What are we looking to do? What are we looking to do? Are we just gonna just sit back and just continuously watch our people be killed? Our entertainers be killed? Our freedom fighters, be killed, incarcerated? Are we just gonna continue? Or are we gonna do something to come together, take a stand, do what's right? No more of this protest nonsense. It's evident that joint is for the birds. Let's kill this protest. I'm sick and tired of seeing my people protest. There's time for some action. It's time for some action. And however you want to take it, that's what you got to do. If the Most High put it in your heart to be a warrior and go to war, then that's just what you got to do. The Most High said put it in your heart, open up businesses and create opportunities for individuals, then that's what you got to do. Self-govern, that's what you got to do. Self-educate, that's what you got to do. We keep talking this reparation, but we're not even in preparation for self-gratification. We on a whole different type of time. I guarantee you, the Beatles could walk through the community and they'll be stormed with nothing but love. Bone thugs try to walk through the community, they're gonna try to rob them, steal, kill. Want to see if you really about that life? Why rappers gotta always walk around with an entourage? In protection? We shouldn't have to be fearful to walk amongst our own people. Oh my jeez, come on. This is ridiculous. This violence gotta stop. This violence gotta stop. All is gonna happen behind this. The only thing that's gonna come out of this whole nonsense is the children that's gonna continuously push the same generational curse. It's gonna go passed on from one parent to the child, from the child to the next child, to the grandchild, and it's gonna keep going and going and going and going and going and going until the majority of us is exterminated. And that's why, listen, I told you guys I was gonna come out with this whole different podcast, man. The infiltrate is while we in a negative state. And that alone needs its own broadcast. And I'm gonna do that. But for right now, I gotta just talk about this violence that's overtaken our community, this negativity that's overtaken the minds and the hearts and souls of our youth, our elders, our women, our wives, our husbands, our pastors. This negativity is so bad, everybody's affected behind it. In some way, shape, or form, I'm affected behind it. The negativity is so bad that every person of color is affected behind it. And we could fake the funk, hide it, put a band-aid over it, but we all suffer from this negativity. I'm tired of having to say R.I.P. It's bad enough I gotta worry about the system. I gotta worry about the medical field. I gotta worry about the financial field. I gotta worry about these schools and institutions. I gotta worry about all of this. And yet here I go again. I gotta also worry about being amongst my people. The man was going to the store to buy some cookies, y'all. Some blood clot cookies, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. All across the board, I seen something in Chicago. This dude is with his daughter going to McDonald's, bro. Dudes is taking that opportunity to shoot the man. Another man taking his daughter to school, 7 o'clock in the morning. Man taking the opportunity to kill the man. 7 o'clock in the morning. Who wakes up angry? These are demons. Who wakes up pissed off? And we so numb and immune to this. It's like, oh yeah, just another one lost. R.I.P. My condolences. I feel bad for you. I'm gonna pray for you. We'll say all of that, and then go outside and reenact the same thing that we just witnessed. Reenact it. We'll say, my condolences. I'm so sorry. They're in a better place now, and things happen, and then you'll go outside and somebody will bump your car or do something wrong where it's in a justification of retaliation, but you're not going to remember all the things that you said. You're just going to revert back to that negativity. This is what I'm talking about. That negativity is for real. That negativity affects me too. If I sit here and tell you I'm Mr. Perfect, I'll be the liar. That negativity affects my relationship. That negativity affects me as a parent at times. This negativity affects me from being a son. This negativity affects me from following certain orders and procedures from people. This negativity. And I pray for the Father to take that nonsense out of me. But it's hard. You know why? Because I'll take 10 steps forward and then I'll go outside and something will happen to make me take 15 steps back. And it's even harder for an individual like me who knows he is real, who knows to keep the laws, who knows to operate in the spirit of meekness, love, peace, and joy, long suffering, who know these things. But then go outside and the devil himself is going to create something to take you off that task. I go on my social media, I'm seeing things, but you think it brings joy to my face? It brings nothing but frustration and anger. Because I'm still trying to figure out what the heck went wrong with us. This negativity is at an all-time high. Matthew 24:12. For iniquity has abounded, the love of many shall wax cold. The evil amongst us is so high that we don't even view each other as love no more. You are enemy first before you is a person I love. I don't even know you, but the fact I don't know you You are enemy. This is how we program, y'all. You are enemy. Police will hop out the car, violate our brothers, and we just sit there and watch. You know why? Because I don't know that. I don't know, son. I'm not about to risk my life for homie. Facts. And we forget we in the same battle together. We forget that these people are riding through our communities looking to sabotage us, looking to ruin lives. This is what they do. I remember being younger. I'm at my mom's house. I'm just working out. It was me and my bros. Like, yo, we literally just working out. It was a nice summer night. You know, we lifting little weights. You know what I'm saying? Probably did like 300, 400 push-ups. Something like, here comes the D's. Pull up. Hop out the car. I'm telling you, we wasn't doing nothing. It wasn't like we was smoking. It wasn't like we was drinking. There was no music. It was just a few brothers working out. These people come running across the street, barging through the gate. Yo, what y'all doing here? Son pull out his flashlight, digging through the garbage like a heathen. I'm like, yo, bro, yo, we only working out. Yeah, that's what they all say. Looking at him, I'm like, man, this what goes on. This what goes on. You will never find these individuals in Westchester violating these Khazars. You will never find them in Crown Heights violating these Khazars, these Jewish people. Never. But it's an ongoing situation for us. They make us into animals, and then they crave like hunters to prey on the animals. Gotta make that make sense, man. You gotta make that make sense. Because like I said before, y'all, it's only gonna get worse. Matthew 24, this is Bible prophecy right before our eyes. And if we don't fix this, and if we don't change and seek a different direction, we will all be extinct. We'll be extinct like these dinosaurs, quote unquote. And that's what these heathens is banking on, man. They banking on your ignorance. They feed off that. You know my saying, as long as you keep sinning, they keep winning. You know that. You know that. But how many of y'all gonna do something about it? How many of y'all gonna say enough is enough? I'm not doing this no more. How many? I'm gonna leave it as that. You know, my condolences goes for everybody that lost their lives today, for everybody that may lose their life tomorrow, everybody that lost their life this year, everybody, for all the families, the children that's left behind, that's gonna spend the rest of their lives without their parent. Sorry. I know how that feels. I lost my pops when I was 8. I'm in my 30s. And these days I still don't get over it. But through the grace of the Most High and my children and my supporting cast, my wife, you understand, I'm able to push through, see the light at the end. But try to get this job done, man. And that job, and my only job, is to awaken my people. Awaken them up to the royalty that's in their blood. Awake them up to a promise that was ordained for them if they deserve it. Ain't no COVID, man. I I can't overstress that. All of this nonsense is to stop this awakening. The churches no longer have control of the people. These schools, these institutions no longer have control of these people. The system is collapsing. And because of the system is falling, it no longer has control of the people. This is why they do what they do, say what they say, you know? But I'm going to leave it as that. It's your brother man from the motherland. That's all.